Park does look a little empty, doesn't it? But I think mostly that's probably a lot of the Canadians that have been working their way back up north. They're experiencing the same problems we are. Wish them the best.
I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me.
Paradigm shift. What's that? A fundamental change in approach or underlying assumptions. The current climate, and I don't mean weather, may be political, but could be right or left, maybe up or down. And the world right now has changed. And I want to be positive about believing that most of our elected officials are trying to infuse due diligence into what you might consider an Ozzy Osbourne bat sandwich. It's just that we all know that people will be people, and there are some who will attempt to take advantage of a bad situation to advance their own interests. Y'all can fill in the blanks. For most of us, and generally those who watch this channel, are just interested in travel and the beauty this nation and world has to offer. What we see on the TV lately tends to have a, let's say, slant to it. So maybe taking a bunch of what is presented with a grain of salt might help to ease the troubled mind. Just think of the sensationalism like it's a magic show. Mostly camera angles, distractions, smoke and mirrors. Unfortunately, for those of us who journey, this distraction makes travel difficult, and right now, the experts want everybody to shelter rather than to travel. Remember that an expert is generally defined as anyone with knowledge or experience of a particular field or discipline beyond that to be expected of a layman. And in court, usually a judge who generally has limited knowledge of said subject gets to determine if that person is qualified to be called an expert.
With me.
I'm sure that we can all think of a few so-called experts that just make you scratch your head. All of this has made what we are doing somewhat more difficult, but the plus for us is there is always something in an RV that could use a little TLC. So we're picking up see-through containers to try and organize the mess in the basement from the switch from Winnie to Beauty. We've used mounting hardware from Amazon to organize and make some things more accessible. I've remounted our large ABC fire extinguisher from Behemoth to the bed of Beast. Hung a few wrenches and dressed up the docking station in Beauty.
About to leave, already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand.
One of our neighbors is having his Class A's windshield repaired. I'm guessing that's about $3,500 worth of TLC. You gotta love those gravel trucks. Even with insurance, that's gotta be a pretty penny out of your pocket. Wow. We're hoping that in the next few days or so, our elected officials will announce that the nation is ready to reopen its economy. sure that some areas less hard hit will open sooner than others. But, and that's a pretty big but, it's up to the individuals to assess the risk and take the appropriate measures to protect themselves and their families as we move forward. Just remember, nothing in life is without risk. Just use your noodle and a good helping of common sense. As your parents and grandparents used to say, don't be doing stupid things in stupid places with stupid people. With any luck, we'll be back on the road again soon. I'm hoping for the end of the month. In the meantime, now is a good time to get her done. Get everything travel ready so we all can help jumpstart this nation back to the future.
Great Scott!
Take care of yourselves. See y'all next week.